into the Borderlands via King of Dungeons, and let's go. Let me hear about your guild, and who's going to speak on behalf of your guild and give me the name, etc.
Is Craig with us?
Craig's here, yeah. It's
I feel like
Jark.
Brent, the commander, should really set the tone for our guild.
Yeah.
I think that I actually need to defer to Bodhi on this one.
Woody.
Be a lot cooler if you didn't, bro. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
No, I got it. Whatever. So we here are the Keanu Reavers. We're acquisitions and adventure guild, specializing in your tomb raidings and your tomb lootings and your tomb breaking and enterings.
Tomb.
We have a new guild house to us that is a airship with no steering control, I believe.
Yeah,
that
it's permanently
is
docked.
anchored to a abandoned theater called the Point Break Theater. But we really spend a good chunk of our time at our favorite strip club, the Ram Inn.
Cool.
And yeah, other than that, it's all about acquisitions and whatnot.
All right. Well, why don't we go around and introduce ourselves then? We can start with. Why don't we just start with Bodhi here?
I'm Bodhi Andreas. Yeah, you can call me Bodhi. I'm just mostly here to rip some wicked narnar, bruh.
I gather by your manner of speaking that you're an elf.
Yes, exactly. No, I am a member of an elf community that mostly loafs on the beach and has fun because why do anything else, right? Yeah, and my friend Brent.
Lefandriel.
Yes. Is
So,
also from the same community, and I've drug him along on this adventure.
That's short for Brent.
Short for Brent.
I'm sorry, which class are you, Bodhi? I'm just making notes
Oh, I'm
here.
sorry. I am a rogue.
Okay.
Well, let's. I can go next unless anyone has
that's
any
cool.
other questions for Bodhi. So,
I
am-
sound effect that I can play while we're playing this.
I am Lefandriel Davin. I am a commander and an elf. Unlike my counterpart Bodhi, who dragged me along on this weird scheme of starting a guild, I am a little bit more serious-minded. I take my duties very seriously. One of them being keeping the accounts for the guild and making sure that everything is running smoothly. I am not a fun time, but I am extremely useful in combat. I wield a glaive that deals a D8 worth of damage, and
What's a D8?
it's better than yours.
Yeah.
And overall, and just kind of a superior person. This is okay. Sorry, we were distracted by our cat. They had a piece of paper stuck to their foot because they got dumb, wet little paws.
He still does.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
Everything's falling apart over here.
anyone have any questions for Lefandriel? I think to save everyone, you can just call him Leaf. He's gonna hate it though.
All right.
No.
I can go next. Huh?
Real quick, just for the uncultured in the group, Bodhi was Patrick Swayze's character in Point Break.
Oh boy.
All right.
Swayze crazy.
I'm getting crazy.
I'm hastily rewriting the main villain here.
Oh no!
Huh. Okay.
Get him, babe.
Swazu the Voluminous. All right.
Jesus. Next.
I'm Gargle Fiend Gargle. I'm Gargle's brother. I'm a scholar of things quite nefarious, diabolic, and I mean, I'll talk your ear off, but maybe in a battle, I'm not the person to go to.
I'm Gargle Fiend Gargle. I'm Karkle's brother.
God.
Wow.
I'm a priest because, let's face it, the only thing that you can take for granted are the gods. They're just really powerful. You just gotta be on their good side as much as possible. If you can't be on their good side, at least don't be on their bad side.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
You're gonna do great.
I'm in love with this already.
All right,
Like,
let's move on to
Character notes
these.
that you'll notice, he's desperately afraid of being isolated. He actually does wear a thunder shirt under his clothes. He looks a little like, almost like the way he moves around. It's like, are your clothes a little tight? If you were to ask him, he'd be like, no, what's wrong?
Oh yeah, we kind of talked about it a lot last session, but yeah, we definitely hang close together. Goblins in general don't like to be left alone too much, so Karkle definitely hangs out close to Gargle. Gargle's, maybe anxiety is a little bit worse, but yeah, we hang tight together, and neither of us really likes to be alone.
All right.
As far as character traits go, probably the one that you'll note the most about him is that he can't take a hint.
Oh.
Quick question for Karkle and Garkle.
I want to see that White House press conference.
Hi, Lefandriel, Elven News. I have a question for Karkle and Garkle. Gargle. Are you guys twins, or are you at least like obviously brothers?
I mean, yes. I mean, we're born in litters, so who's to say?
That's a great point.
Who's to say?
I think I really like the idea of Lefandriel not being able to tell the difference between you two and not caring to.
Boo, racist, boo.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
All right, should we move on to the Draconics here?
Yeah,
Please.
daily friend.
So my full name is Slithers O'Scale, but that sounds really terrible for somebody of my complete bastardly arrogance. So I am simply Slithers, or Mr. Slithers, if you prefer.
Or nasty, yeah.
Or Sir Slithers.
Oh, I love Sir
If you're
Slithers.
polite.
That's good.
Draconic warrior. As we discussed the last time, I have 0 charisma because I'm an arrogant bastard, but I'm also universally adored, as is my comrade. What's your name? Lymantok?
Lymantok.
Lymantok. We're not related, but we grew up together, so that's why we're in the tribe that is generally universally adored, because we're like tall and handsome and draconic and dashing.
True.
Pretty strong. I am afraid of mice because snakes are generally afraid of mice and stoats and ferrets and stuff. It's that whole Rikki Tikki Tavi thing, Oh, and I have a tattoo of a cobra wearing an eye patch.
Nice. Pretty sick.
Yep.
All right, and I'm Lai Mantok. I actually originally started off in life as kind of a thief, not so much in the sense that I wanted to steal things, but my understanding of the world is that cool things want to belong to me. At some key point in my youth, I tried to steal cool magic baubles from a wizard who ended up adopting me as an apprentice. And I think of the process of learning magic as sort of liberating magical secrets that want to be revealed to me. I think an important point is my wisdom is 0, and I've written by that squirrel, meaning that I'm like pretty easily distracted by something cool or shiny. And if something cool is across that room filled with traps and monsters, you might want to watch to make sure I'm not like making a dash for it.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm also constantly keeping an eye on Lai so he doesn't go running off.
That's probably wise. Yes, probably very wise indeed.
We're gonna kick it.
I like fine jewels. You like magical baubles. I like fine jewels.
Awesome.
Just pairs of babysitters in this group.
Yeah, it does kind of seem that way, doesn't it?
Mm.
All right, well, it's been a great campaign, people. We've done a lot.
So now we're at
All
level
right.
2.
Let us begin. Okay.
Shall we?
Maybe the real keep on the Borderlands was in our friendships that we made along the way.
Yeah, there you go. Well, the keep on the Borderlands is Grimfell Keep, where you are currently based in with the Keanu and in the Point Break there, as you said, while spending most of your time at the Ramen Tavern, which also hosts regular touring strip shows.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know who's there this week. You can come up with something. So, where are we? Okay, so
Air elementals.
Ooh.
Air elementals. There you go.
Think of the fan dance that an air elemental could put on.
Levandril's into this.
There's nothing underneath there.
I know, but the spins are amazing. And the ostrich feathers, oh.
It's about the spectacle.
All right, let us begin. Having left the safety of Grimfell Keep and its garrison a half-day's ride behind you to the west, you have followed the Duke's Highway, though it is now little more than a rocky track, upwards and eastwards along the southern edge of the Gloomwood, known as the Whispering Woods, ever deeper into the forsaken Borderlands, a wilderness beyond the ken of law. The road continues to climb higher as you push further through this forested and mountainous terrain. After weeks of losing out to rival guilds and having to settle for low-paying caravan escorts, the jewel merchant Lotus's charter was a glimmer of hope. Certainly enough to pay off your bar tab at the Ram Inn, cover your lodgings at the Traveller's Inn for the month, and keep your guild in good standing with the adventuring party. The merchant informed you that his brother, Oledius, accompanied by 4 guards, was traveling this road with a jewel shipment. The party was expected at the keep a day prior, but did not arrive. Oledius has made the journey routinely and promptly for years, and the guards are loyal and long-serving. You were to search along the roadways, locate their caravan, and provide aid and arms if necessary, then escort them back to the keep. As the day settles into twilight, dusk descends over the Goblin Water and the fell fens below you to the south. The road begins to veer northeastwards. You see a plume of black smoke and hear muffled voices in the near distance. But before you can discern what is being said, a violent flurry of arrows whiz through your wanks.
Through our wanks?
Right into your wang it went.
Right through your wangs. Before you can discern what is being said, a violent flurry of arrows whiz through your ranks, missing you all by a hair's breadth and thunking into the tree trunks along the roadside. As unkempt and violent men scramble over a rocky embankment to the south and rush towards you, bearing swords, bows, and cudgels. Roll for initiative.
All right. So we roll.
You are rolling wisdom.
Ooh, I have none of that.
That's a D20 plus the bonus, right?
Yep.
Okay. Processing.
Yeah, screwed that up, didn't I?
Ow.
No one told me we were gonna need dice.
What's your wisdom, dear? I can roll you for you in the.
No, I don't. Nope, that's not
She
gonna do
didn't,
it.
she didn't believe in these fancy computer dice.
I really don't. It's a mild preference, but it is one. That's 14 plus wisdom. I got 16 all told.
Ooh.
Can everyone let me know what they have here?
I've got a
19.
5.
20.
Nice.
Gary?
5 for lie.
19. You got a 5.
Yup.
Yow.
What about Gargle?
6.
6.
That's rough, buddy.
And Lefandriel?
Lefandriel had a princely 3.
A 3.
Oh, pardon, a 4.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
That makes all of the
Ooh.
difference.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misread mine too. It's my result's actually 11. I rolled a 6. I had 5. My Gargle's initiative is 11. So sorry.
Okay. We are good.
All right, I have to get my first die that I dropped.
Okay, the bandits are quickly upon you, and each one assails each of you. While the
Fuck.
hang out, there are 2 leaders. They appear to be a captain and a lieutenant. Hang out near the back. Okay, and we have Bodhi is you're free to discuss this among yourselves. Bodhi, Carkle, Slithers, and Gargle may all act first here.
Cool.
Totem pole, so go ahead.
Just so I'm sure I'm doing this right, what page does it talk about action economy on?
Oh, yeah.
It's on that combat cheat sheet, though it doesn't list what the major and minor actions are on that.
I would like to attack the closest one.
Minor actions are whatever the hell you want them. They're discussed at the table. So maneuvering, any kind of flourishes, any kind of fancy moves, all up to you.
Talking.
But you're just doing a standard face-to-face combat.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well,
I
that
should
is
get
gonna
a filthy attack with that.
Well, if you say so.
Oh my goodness.
Filthy, eh?
Yeah.
Describe your filthy attack to me.
So
slowly,
it's a grosser version of dirty attack, which I am trying to scroll through right now. It pretty much is my sneak attack damage. It lets me add a 1d4. I just need to see what the crap. Where was I? Road. So dirty attack. Once per round in close combat, when you hit a foe faced with one or more of your allies. Okay, so it's flanking. Yeah, it's my sneak attack. So I would like to, with Karkle or Garkle, approach one and attack it.
Okay, so that's your D20 plus strength, and then
Plus strength. Okay.
And then what else do you get for your filthy attack? Do you get
Well,
a
that's
D4?
just a hit, right? Well,
Yep.
because it's filthy attack, I get a D6.
A D6.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so just roll a D20. So that's a 2 to hit.
Ooh, that is a swing and a miss.
Okay. Oh well.
I need to.
Yeah.
I need to do this beforehand. I because of my chaos. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. My chaos die is 3, so that means I could give my chaos die to an ally or foe who's about to make an attack roll, and that die becomes their natural roll.
Oh, fun.
Okay. Well, that would be. I don't know. Was that going to be Slithers?
No, no, I'm not going to give a 3 to Slithers. I'm going to give a 3 to an enemy. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'll see.
This is interesting. It seems like everyone has some reason to stay like focused on what's going on because everyone seems to have abilities that kind of work on interruption a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
You're all faced with your own individual bandit. There are 6 of them. There's 8 in total. There's 6 of them. Next in line here is Slithers.
Slithers pulls his shiny, curved, heavy scimitar out of his waist thing, is holding it in, and aims directly for the bandit's chest.
Okay.
Stab him in the heart with it.
Okay, so that is going to be a D20 plus strength, unless you're using any of your fancy stuff.
Not for the first attack. It's just
Okay.
this is just close combat.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Ooh, shit. Let me see. And you want to give me a D6 plus your strength for your damage, because that totally hits.
Yep. What did you say? A 2d6 or 1d6, right?
Oh, 1d6.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just
Plus your strength modifier.
Plus strength, which is 5. 9.
That is a 9, and that you just cleave that bandit in twain.
In Twain.
Yes.
Mark Twain.
And that's how it's done.
It's how it's done. Okay. Actually, I've got the bandit captain.
Oh no, he goes before Gargle. Oh.
It's a she.
Oh no.
It's a lady captain.
Ooh.
And you assume that this is the infamous DD Raven, leader of the outlaw camp at Raven Rock.
She sounds like one of the dancers that goes through the Ram Inn.
She does. She does.
Say that to her face there, Gargle.
But however, she draws her bow and finds Slithers. And so let's have a go here.
Uh-oh.
She's going to go.
I gotta try to block this with my
Gonna do a ranged combat.
I give this person a 3. That's their roll.
You can give that person the 3?
Yeah, their roll is a 3. That's their natural roll. They get to add whatever bonuses is, but their D20 roll has now come up 3.
The arrow flies clumsily through the air and lands at Gargle's feet.
Thanks, Gargle.
and D.D. Raven fixes you with a filthy stare.
Hi.
Yeah. And then, sorry, folks, her lieutenant, who you assume, if this is D.D. Raven, must be Bardock the Bastard,
Yes.
dashes into the fray and draws his sword and brings it down on Slithers.
Oh.
So, what we got?
What?
Poor
What?
Slither.
He's going after the biggest one.
Someone
Someone
so
after-
universally loved as Slither?
I mean, can't I just charm him with my natural universal? Never mind.
Oh,
All right. That is a
Oh,
that
good.
is a 7.
What does that mean?
That's a 7 against your fortitude. It means he just swings
Whipped.
and misses. You manage to block him. You bring up your scimitar just in time and
Yeah, I've got a shield in my
knock
other
his
hand.
sword
so yeah.
away. Oh, you also have a shield. Well,
Yeah, I got
take the
scimitar and
pick.
shield. Yeah, either one.
Okay, now we move on to oh no, Carkle should have gone.
I was
Carkle
gonna
didn't go.
say.
Thought so. That's fine. I did. Yeah. So Gargle, it's okay. Gargle doesn't want to get up close and personal, so he's got a little prayer he can utter. This prayer being Javelin of Faith. So he's gonna go ahead and shoot his little javelin at Dee Dee.
I'm sorry.
And-
I'm pathetic. Okay.
If you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So I get to use
Okay.
my wisdom in this attack roll.
And this is just a ranged attack.
Yep. So it's an 11. So that's against her reflex.
Yep. She backflip somersaults out of the way.
Oh. Okay. I gotta roll better.
Boy, really looking forward to that escalation dice.
Yeah. All right. There it is. Done.
Okay, Carkle, you're on now.
All right.
I think I'd probably just start stabbing with my little. I do apologize. I didn't do enough homework. Is there like if I have just like a rapier?
Yeah.
Everything is a D20 plus your strength, dear.
Beauteous.
You can
And also
be,
the damage is universal.
yep, whether it's a rock or a rocket.
Oh, cool. All right.
Hopefully not a rocket.
I mean, it might be a
Small rocket.
rocket.
It's a very small rocket.
So,
Who brought the rocket, boys?
Mayfair.
So D20 plus your
Wheels neck
strength.
Sally voice.
That would be a hot 12 to hit.
A hot 12 to hit.
It's a hot 12. Now, it's a little different than a cold 12. I want you to consider that.
Let's make this more fun. That's an 18. I'm going to use my moment of glory dice that I rolled at the beginning of combat to add 6 to that.
Well, hell, an 18 sure as hell hits. So your stabbies hit. So let's get roll a d6 plus your strength
Sure, I will.
for damage.
Now, I do have a question. So I have an insight here. That if I get if I roll a natural even hit, which I don't know if that counts if someone else gave me the roll.
No, it's just literally the dice roll, like what you got on the dice. No, so you rolled a natural odd dice in that case. You got an 11.
I got a 12.
You got a 12, so that you can use that then.
An ally can roll an easy save. Does that just come into the picture when it happens, or when should I?
Yeah, that would just come into the picture when somebody needs to roll. Assume that you can
All right,
call
then I'm just declaring that that's I had something in case I really had to keep that roll. Anyway, I'm rolling a 6 plus my strength, which is going to be very easy math, making my damage 2.
Okay.
Not nothing.
It's not nothing.
Brother.
Thanks.
I have to say, we're really good at this.
Okay, the bandit facing down Gargle attacks with its cudgel.
Oh!
I should say, yeah, if there was one, whoever's attacking Gargle is definitely who I. Did I already say something to the contrary? Somebody.
That's who you were hitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I already stated to the contrary, I would definitely fend
Be
off.
looking out for your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a 14 against what you
Fortitude?
got against your fortitude.
16,
The bandit
that's-
misses you.
Yes.
Hey, whoa,
It
you
is
have a
a
16 in your fortitude?
I'm tough.
Dang, you're tough.
He's a tough, leathery little guy.
But tough.
And then the one by Karkle
No!
has a go. She's also carrying a cudgel. So what do we got? 1, 9. That is a 13. And that hits. I believe that hits. That's a 13. Your fortitude is 13, so that is a hit.
Well,
And
I have more
that's-
than 7 hit points, so maybe I'll be fine.
Yeah, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
Or
Jeez.
have I said that my mission is to make this as auditorily unpleasant in all aspects?
That's the goblin way.
It's the goblin way.
We have a go at Lime Mantok for an 11, but that's a 12, so that is a near miss on Lime Mantok.
Woohoo!
And then finally, the one standing right behind Lefandriel draws his dagger and rolls a fantastic 7.
Kerr.
All right, let us. Oh, by the way, DD Raven owns the field. We have no escalation dice
Oh.
if she is not hit.
Oh, interesting.
But you know what? Let's see how the escalation die work. So
Before
we shall bring
die,
in the
can I have my
escalation die.
Don't we get a couple more? The those of us who
Oh my
roll
goodness.
lower than the dudes. Yeah.
I forgot about you because your rolls were so small.
Yes.
Well, we're still
Okay,
here.
yes, Lymantok and
Okay.
Lefandriel are ready to
So
go.
the one who attacked me, was that a ranged attack or did they charge up on me?
No, all of them. The only one making ranged attacks is DD Raven.
Okay. Could I narratively kind of retreat back a few steps so I can cast a ranged spell?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
But
And I'm going to fire up my biggest one-shot gun here and shoot for the boss lady with my acid arrow spell.
Ooh, classic.
Okay, so that is a D20 plus your dex.
Dex? I thought it was intelligence on spells. Yeah, it says int.
Oh,
versus
sorry,
trap.
you're using a spell. Sorry, I'm just using ranged combat. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Spell, so roll D20. Whoops. Plus 5. Acid arrow. Oh, fuck me. Okay. That'll be a big miss.
She does one of those. She does a forward somersault and ducks behind the rocky outcrop to the south of you.
Now, it says on a miss, 5 ongoing damage, and I regain the spell during my next breather.
Okay.
Cool.
So she still is going to take 5 damage then.
This is
Okay.
so if I hit, it's 4d10 damage, but this is one I can only use once a day, or once per narrative unit.
Okay. So
Except I regain it during my next breather. Okay.
You have taken her. You got her. You splashed her.
Yeah. The worst of it.
Flash through with your nasty arrow. Okay. And then Lefandriel.
Lefandriel is going to disengage with the cur that tried to stab him in the back, and instead join up with Bodhi to attack the one that Bodhi was engaging. I'm going to roll to hit, and as I'm rolling to hit, I'm going to use my fight from the front ability so that when I hit with an attack, I gain a certain amount of command points. If I miss and get a natural even, I still get a command point. Let's see here. Sorry, I've got the computer a little bit far away, so I have to stretch my arms.
I believe in you.
My result is a 15 to attack.
All right, give me your damage.
It is going to be
D6 plus strength or whatever any modifiers you got.
I do 9 damage.
And the bandit just collapses in a lifeless heap at Bodhi's feet.
Oh, I only got 1 CP out of it.
Good work, bro.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Now we all need to roll for initiative, and this time it is a you add your dexterity modifier.
Escalation doesn't matter for initiative, right? Because I guess then everybody would be adding
It's only for it to hit.
Yeah.
It's only for it to hit.
Come on! Got a 5.
11.
Hold on. Did you add your dexterity to that?
Dexterity. I got a 2
got a
and
5?
added a 3.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
These dice suck. I'm going to switch dice. I'm going to use the red one henceforth.
Lefandriel has a 5. Mantok has an 11. What's everybody else here?
I've got a 5
sorry,
as well.
I spaced out. Oh no! Well, how's a 6 treat ya?
Slow.
Okay, and then Gargle, what you got?
15.
15?
16.
16. And then Bodhi?
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 Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. 13.
13. Okay. Gargle, you have the field. We have 4 bandits. We have the one that is still facing you, who is has been wounded. And then we also have Bardock the Bastard, the lieutenant, who is working his way through the kerfuffle towards Slithers.
The fracas.
Okay.
And DD Raven is still to the south of you in the distance.
Well, just a bit more background of Gargle. His favored god is Yarg Sararg, and who's like a god of chaos. And so his favored weapon that is are like handmade things, and which in this case is a cudgel with spiky bits hammered into the end of it. So he pulls out his cudgel with the spiky bits and goes after this poor sap who's attacking his brother.
Okay. Let's have a D20 in strength.
Got it.
And +1 now. We did escalate.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get +1. So
Okay. Got it. 14.
Oh, absolutely. You just bury that thing in that poor bastard's head, and he just pancakes to the ground.
All right. Awesome.
Now, who have we got? Oh! Bardock the Bastard steps up. towards Slithers. Again, swings his sword. And again, fucking misses.
What a piece of shit!
He
He
is.
doesn't, he doesn't really want to kill me. I'm too naturally adored.
It's just as well. He's not living up to his name here.
No.
So, and
He has to think what it would do to his reputation to attack someone so universally adored.
Yeah, there
you
you go.
hear Dee Dee curse him in the distance, and then she draws her bow again,
Oh,
and
no.
And shoots him.
she she fixes Gargle in her sights.
Failed me for the last
no.
time, Bardock.
It's time for revenge. So that is going to be what is it? Ranged dexterity. Oof. That is an 18.
Oof.
Woof.
So that arrow finds its mark.
That's my brother!
And it goes. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Patchwork
Gargle.
leather armor with bits of metal sewn in.
Yeah.
Also a thunder shirt.
Also,
Yeah.
the thunder shirt.
Also
Yeah.
a thunder shirt, but doesn't really do a lot of damage.
It strikes through your shoulder and goes through one little metal plate you have there, and it goes straight through your shoulder, and it causes 7 damage.
What is your problem? Playing again. I know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, the bandit facing down Karkle swings at you with her cudgel. Oh boy. And well, that's a fantastic 8. So she just swings and spins. Misses you entirely.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, and the one by
Who's probably got no end.
Lime Mantok lands with a 14
So
with a cudgel.
I have abjuration, which means that after I cast a spell, I'm at +4 defense until the end of my next go.
Ooh.
So that puts my
Well-
reflex at a 16.
Aren't you fancy? But it's not a reflex. This is a fortitude.
Oh, same.
Oh, so it does
I-
that as well?
Yep.
Okay, well, you're a fancy man. And so he misses you entirely then.
Put it on the
Abjuration.
You're a fancy man.
Okay. So, come on, Lefandriel. Take a hit. Come on.
Let's see. So Bardock,
No, Lefandriel again misses. God, these are the worst bandits ever.
good. I prefer
Okay,
them to be that way.
who do we have?
It's the
We
feared
have-
Washington Generals brigand group.
Okay. Has Bodhi? You haven't gone, have you? I missed you.
Nope.
Oh, I
It's all
missed you.
me.
I missed you again. You should have gone first. You should have gone after Gargle. Okay,
So,
you're up.
That's fine. I'm going to do a little back flipping and front flipping of my own in the direction of Dee Dee. And when I get close-ish and I have line of sight, I am going to throw my dagger at her.
Okay. Is
So
that going to be
that's-
is that going to be a ranged attack? Then?
Yes.
Okay. So that is
+5.
your dagger.
That's a 10.
Yeah, I think you also get a +1 for the escalation, but so
Okay, but
that's still
11.
not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Still not gonna do it. Your dagger just bounces off the rock
Ugh. Okay,
and
thank you.
misses her entirely.
Okay.
Are we into the single digits of initiative yet?
Yes, we are. And funnily enough, you're up. Karkle is up.
Well, if I've got someone right.
I had an
my-
11. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
then you definitely go
Sorry,
before me.
Lymantok goes. Sorry.
Okay. I am gonna fire up a magic missile. This is weird. It's an at will, which means I can keep doing it. It's an automatic hit, so I can't crit or fumble. And I deal 2d4 damage, or I could split it among as many foes as I like, as long as I get one each.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's I don't know, nice bread and butter thing. So I'm gonna hit the one that's going after me, actually.
Okay.
Roll. So I'm just rolling 2d4 damage, apparently. For missile. For a whopping 4.
Okay. The bandit is very much bloodied.
Mm-hmm. We're supposed to be
Okay.
throwing funny banter in. I don't know where to go with that exactly. You want a piece of this? Ha! Or something. I'll get better.
All right, Karkle, you're up.
Okay. I've got someone directly in my face, so I think I'm gonna attack them. But I am not going to be forgetting that bitch just shot my brother. Okay. So I rapier attack hard on the R at the end of that word. If I'm gonna say it with a weird accent. Oh my god. Unless their armor class happens to be 2.
Oh, so it's actually a 3 in total.
Unless their armor class happens to be 3.
No.
But you know what's fun? If I roll a naturally even miss, the next ally to attack this foe gets advantage.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, there you
Fun.
go. And we have either Slithers or Lefandriel. You both have 5, so I leave it up to you to decide.
Hmm.
I probably don't need as much as advantage as you do I? Oh wait, you're a commander, so yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it's to hit this particular bandit, correct?
The advantage that I would grant would be against the one that I missed, but
I'll take a
No,
swing.
I want Bartok the bastard. So
there
Great.
you go.
I'll clean up this bandit then. So
Gracias.
rolling with advantage, I just roll the d20 twice, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So +4.
Oh, wait, how are you attacking? You just
I've got my glaive in a ready
Okay.
position, and I'm just gonna.
yeah, plus your strength, plus 1.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna, with advantage, that's gonna be a 14 on the results.
Okay, that hits.
Great. I'm going to then roll for damage.
D6 plus strength.
And I deal 8 damage.
And that bandit crumples like a paper sack.
And I'm gonna look
That is done.
at Leaf and I'm gonna say, life sure has a sick sense of humor, bro.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay, the remaining 2 bandits, led by Bardock the bastard, start to regroup and just pile on to Gargle
Gargle.
as they see he's an easy target.
Boo.
But just as they're approaching him, D.D. Raven yells from the south, "Break away! Break away!" And as suddenly as they appeared, all of the bandits disappear across the barricade to the south.
oh, I didn't even get to fight it. Oh,
So snap decision time. Do we run after them, or do we assume that this is likely a trap that they're leading us into?
If you want the ultimate, you've got to be willing to pay the ultimate price. It's not tragic to die doing what you love.
I think I would just.
Are you?
stay-
Is this? Hold on. Are you just? Are you reading from the Point Break script here?
I am.
You are, aren't you? God
Nice.
damn it!
That's correct. Guilty as charged.
So I take it we're out of combat then?
Keanu or Swayze?
Swayze.
I assume
Okay.
Swayze.
Wait.
Uh,
I'll say this much: as they retreat, Karkle would run up. Like if they're retreating, kind of off to the side of the road in any way, or even just down the path, I would kind of follow them up to the next high point, like a crest of a hill or a rock, and I would just wave my blade and like scream incoherently. But I wouldn't chase all the way after them. I would go tend to Gargle's wounds. Or just tend to Gargle, make sure he's doing okay.
Fine. Thank you.
Yeah, so it sounds like we're not pursuing right now.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Ah, why?
I don't know. I look at my wrist and I say, "Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll."
Ooh.
No, as you look over the embankment, you can see them just quickly making their way down the rocky escarpment that the road overlooks and onto waiting horses, and they just
Come on.
dash off towards the goblin water.
It seems like they're really going for good.
Meanwhile, from the northeast, you can smell burning, and there's still a pillar of black smoke.
All right.
We should go check that out.
Yeah, I think that we head towards the smoke after
Mhm.
taking stock of ourselves. Don't forget, if you took any hits, that this might be a good time to do a recovery.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a recovery.
Man, I'm a little bummed because I started building up my command points to my big swing, and it didn't happen.
They spoiled your surprise.
Maybe you'll get a chance again.
No, but I have to build up my command points again. Ah.
Frustrating. Back
So,
up.
as you round the bend in the road to the north, you come across the bodies of 3 of what look like Grenfell Keep guards, along with 2 dead horses and the smoldering wreckage of a rather luxurious-looking carriage. The bodies are being pecked upon by ravens, and the scene here was clearly chaotic and violent. But it doesn't appear that none of the bodies appear to be Oledius.
Can we see, were they attacked like with arrows and swords, or does it look like animals, claws, and whatnot?
They have been killed with arrows.
And let's
They
see.
also appear to have been the 3 guards appear to have been looted of all of their weapons and any coin they may have had.
Son of a bitch!
The arrows do look like the ones that the bandits used against you.
Yeah, perhaps the one that's sticking out of my brother's shoulder right now.
Yes, very much like that, and the ones that were in the trees when they missed your wanks.
Well,
To the north of here, you can see that a path has been hastily beaten through the undergrowth, and it looks like by horses. It looks like it's been done by something large like a horse.
Question: the bandits that attacked us, they took their horses and they went southwest or north?
They went south.
They went south.
Southwest towards the Goblin Water. Yep.
Okay,
Which is the river there.
Okay. And where are we at on this road? Just looking at the map. Is it?
I wish I could show you. It's basically, say the map is going from west to east. You
Sure.
you are just where it's curving to the north.
Okay, by that, it looks like we've got a tree line just like right off the
Yep.
road. Okay. So, and then that path to the north that branches off from the main route that we have here, right?
It does. Yes, it goes into the woods.
Okay, gotcha. Towards, it looks like are these elevation marks that I'm seeing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
The entire area is elevated. Everything like south of the road is below you,
Okay.
and then everything north of you is increasing elevation. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Oh,
it's possible that path leads to the bandit lair.
That's where they
check it
came
out.
from. If we want revenge, we should go and get their moms.
Do we want revenge? Or the...
Well, D.D. Raven is rumored to be based near Raven Rock, which is far to the southwest. That would be probably at least a day's ride.
Right. And are we walking? I assume.
I don't know. Are you?
We never specified horses. It seems like horses are a little, upscale for us at this juncture.
You did
Yeah, of
specify
course.
that the guild is kind of down on we're down on our luck right now,
Yeah.
so we probably couldn't afford
Yeah,
horses.
you ate all your horse.
Okay, fair.
Lefandriel would never eat a horse.
I would.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, what? Why wouldn't you?
Better than donkey.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So the carriage looks like it's like a basic. It looks like it was a good carriage, like one that belongs to a trader or a noble, someone moneyed.
It was a
It's total
Lefandriel,
though.
Lefandriel goes.
Are you examining it?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, you take a gander in there. What's your wisdom or your intelligence? Give me a
Let's go
wisdom.
with my intelligence, shall we?
Well, roll whichever's best. Give me a wisdom or intelligence roll.
You sure that's like the biggest difference possible?
Well, whichever one is best.
Okay, I'll look at this with great intelligence. +5.
Hey, Lai, what's your tell on intelligence?
There,
I said quick study, so I'm like kind of like there. I'm like Sherlocky almost, like I'm spotting stuff or learning stuff really quick and picking it up. I don't always apply that intelligence well, given my 0 wisdom.
you
so
notice
20.
you notice a piece of torn fabric
Mm-hmm.
on the carriage, and as you examine it closer, it appears to be made of a fine material. It seems to have like gold thread through it, and it appears to be like a piece of a woman's dress.
Okay. This looks like a fine lady's dress of some sort. No, wait. Did who hired? What's the name of the dude who hired us?
I had
Lotus.
I
Lotus.
once in my life.
You said Lotus?
Lotus.
Lotus.
Lhodis.
Did Lotus say anything about a woman or a noble woman or something like that accompanying the shipment of jewels? Was it?
No, he mentioned Elodius accompanied by four guards, 4 trusted guards.
Huh.
And they were his personal guards. These are keep guards.
Well, they are that they all work at the keep. The keep has a large garrison.
Okay. And Lotus would have used garrison guards with this shipment, or would they have been his own person? Like, I'm wondering if this is a whole.
They were guards from the garrison that he hired privately.
Check.
Because he trusted.
I was wondering if we had actually 2 separate parties being hijacked here, which is possible still, I guess. So, okay. Is anybody good at tracking? Who's the ranger?
Well, that would be me, of course. I'm excellent at examining tracks because of my elven heritage, of course.
Fair. We could see if anybody was dragged away from here, or I guess they could have left on horseback, but I'm trying to see if there's any kind of trail leading away from here. Maybe it's just the one to the
Well,
north.
what
I don't know.
about? Yeah, let's follow the big horse trail.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, Lefandriel gets really close to the ground near the trail, and tries to look like he knows what he's doing by, like, kind of he's got his hand on his chin, like he's like got it. He has his hand like running across the ground, just really examining it. Can he determine anything by looking at the trail?
Yeah, he can see some horseshoe prints
I believe
in the dirt here.
that, based on my observations, that there were horses.
Have shoes on.
Joke.
Sorry.
Ow.
Does it appear that the horse trail leads
Genius.
into that trail in the woods?
Yes.
Oh, Master Tracker?
Yes.
Well, of course.
Ingenious. Given my wisdom 0, Lai is really impressed. He's like, "Whoa, this elf's good."
Yeah, that's what you get for traveling with
Whether
a
you
master.
an intelligence of 5 and a wisdom of 0.
That's,
I feel like that's
a lot like my real life, I feel like.
Yeah,
I don't
guess.
know. Maybe-
That's good.
Man,
Yeah, maybe it isn't too close to home.
Okay, so
Well,
are we going?
well,
Are we going into the woods, or what are we doing?
Yes, we are.
I think we
Yeah,
should.
man.
How wide is this path? And we should probably
it's,
set a marching order.
It's like it's 2 horses wide, so it's
Oh,
probably it's a good 6 feet. It's 6 feet wide. It's a good size.
Lefandriel makes sure to walk close enough on the side of the path so that he has to move a branch out of the way of his face, because that's good TV.
Okay. So you make your way through the woods, and as you get a little further on, you come across the bodies of what appears to be a bandit, and a dead horse, and 2 dead orcs.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Does
The orcs
it look
just
like
got
there
real.
was a
The orcs appear-
kerfuffle here?
There does indeed. The orcs appear to have been slain by arrows, but the bandit and horse look like they've been torn apart by some large beast. There are deep claw and bite marks all over the horse carcass, and the bandit, who's missing most of his upper torso, is recognizable only by his clothing.
Grizzly.
And then you can see a blood trail and some more hoof prints veering northwestwards through the wood.
That's the only pathway, or is there like does it split?
Other than the one you came back, other than the way you came,
yeah.
that is the only pathway. Yeah.
I think that this is an important bit of information. However, our quarry still remains to the northwest.
And darkness is beginning to descend, and
Gargle
dense
slash
woods
eliminator.
are becoming more confusing and menacing. And in the distance, you can hear calls of lizard folk and sturges.
There's a Trump motorcycle rally.
Sturges, not Sturgis.
Blood-sucking little bastards.
Yeah, that must
It
be
might-
the. Let's go kill them all.
It might behoove us to camp for the night.
Can we kill them? Are we that far from the keep that we have to camp? Or can we just head back and come back here in the morning?
You're about half a day's ride from the keep.
Yeah. So if we started back now, it would be probably the next morning before we got to the keep, right?
Yeah, and the Duke's Highway is not safe for travel at night with because various creatures, mainly lizard folk around here, come out at night, and of course they're now you've just seen orcs, which is not a good thing either.
No.
Hmm.
Well, let's set about our duties. Let's see here. Bodhi, I believe it's your turn to set up the tents. And if I'm understanding this correctly, Cargo and Gargle, you're to...
I think it is absolutely foolish to camp right here.
Well, where would you suggest
Don't you
that?
think?
Just
Well,
as Bodhi says that, an arrow whizzes by his head and funks into a tree trunk behind him.
All right.
That looks familiar.
And you find yourselves suddenly beset by hidden archers.
Bodhi, I take your point.
We can use that arrow to help set up the tent.
Is that a call to roll for initiative?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You cannot see your foe in this case, but they can clearly see you.
I'm gonna lean.
More arrows whiz through your ranks.
Maybe
We
we
take
should.
I think
cover.
you're only being protected by the twilight here and the poor visibility.
Okay.
You do notice that the arrows do not resemble those of the bandits.
Oh, son of a.
Cool. Is there anything to take cover?
No,
How about
there
we
is
just
not.
back the fuck out?
Yeah, let's haul ass
Gargle
back.
starts going, just going back towards the main road. Is that
Okay,
Okay.
as you start backing out, you hear a commotion behind you, and suddenly a small, dirty, hairy little man comes running through the undergrowth and rushes through your ranks and past you and starts running towards where the arrows are coming. And he just starts uttering these words in this language that you just don't understand. And he's just
Leroy Jenkins.
and as he does so, you can see in the distance figures rise up out of the darkness carrying bows and fleeing from this tiny little man.
Danny DeVito's a badass.
I'm gonna lean over to Leaf, and I'm gonna say it's basic dog psychology. If you scare them and get them peeing down their leg, they submit. But if you project weakness, that promotes violence, and that's how people get hurt.
How is it?
Christ.
I'm in awe.
Oh, this is the best ever. Oh, I'm enjoying this.
God almighty.
Thanks for you did a lot of homework, Ken. Thank you for this.
Are these going to get copyright struck on YouTube or?
Yeah, if anyone was listening.
Okay, so the ambush archers are fleeing.
From Danny DeVito.
From this tiny little man.
Danny DeVito.
Leprechaun.
I feel like I can talk to this guy.
And after they flee, you see him. He seems to turn to look at you and then dashes off towards the northwest.
Well, that was fucking weird.
I still think we should back out and find a better place to camp.
Yeah, going through the forest at night doesn't seem like the sharpest idea.
Agreed.
Yeah,
With known
back
ambushes,
out.
we can't count on leprechauns to save us every time.
Is there
Or can we?
kind of an open spot where we could see something coming if we back out of the woods a ways?
Or
It
even
looks
just
like
back to
the-
the.
All
Even
that
The roads.
if you go back to the road, there's just the burning carriage, and that scene. You do notice as you're looking around, you notice that there is a dim light to the northwest.
About how far?
Maybe.
Is it stationary or is it?
Oh, it's
bobbing,
stationary.
or-
It's
okay.
stationary. No, it's stationary.
We should probably go toward the light.
Possibly
start.
possibly a campfire or a cabin light.
The light's probably good. I'll make as though I'm going to start walking that way.
That seems ill-advised.
Yeah, Leaf grabs Lie by the shoulder and says that might not be the best course of action.
Okay, if you say so.
Bruh,
Always go toward the light, I say.
I can probably check it out. If we slip up a little bit closer, I can probably slip up and see what's going on and slip back.
A lot of slippage there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the
That's how it
trees
goes, bruh.
are the trees dense enough that like I could climb a tree and kind of move through the foliage to appear? It would have to be pretty dense even for a goblin to climb up.
You could. You could.
Shit,
I mean,
bruh, I can parkour that too.
I mean, the trees aren't so dense that you have to like cut your way through them at this point. It's mostly just it's a natural forest. So there are natural pathways and ways through the trees, but they are quite dense in the upper branches. They're certainly where you could go from tree to tree if you so wished.
I think I might like to try that approach if we're generally if we're heading towards something that might be suspicious. I think that I might at least offer to take that approach, kind of two-tiered approach.
Okay.
And I say, Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll, and I make a stirrup to give Crank or Gronk or whoever it is a boost up.
Carkle.
Carkle.
Sweet.
He's an elf. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so
I'm gonna call
Carkle,
you Nixon.
Carkle's up the tree.
Okay, and I'm sneaking forward on a more groundwardly level.
Okay, so so the rest of you are just staying put and waiting to hear back from Bodhi and Carkle.
How far off is the light?
Carkle's hopping on one foot to the next. He's pretty anxious about his mother's absence.
Let's say about 200 yards.
Okay.
And sorry, Damon, I heard you speaking, but you were breaking up too much.
Just that it's just a role-playing thing where Gargle is now hopping anxiously from one foot to the next, and he's looking up at the trees. He's clearly...
He's left alone.
Yeah, he's clearly anxious.
Do you want to come with me? Because it might actually impact my decision to go or not.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and climb up. He's got limbs like whips. He's pretty dexterous. He can get up there.
Yeah. Cool.
So
Isn't
Gargle
there
will
some
follow.
like adventure party rule about not splitting the party?
We never follow
Not
it anyway.
King of Dungeons, baby!
Well,
Oh no, like literally in King of Dungeons.
There literally is one in King of Dungeons.
Oh, is there
Law of
really?
Unity,
Don't
you may
split the
never
party,
split
yes.
the party.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I would suggest. So with that in mind, the
I
rest
mean-
of us. I think splitting
You
up for
can hang
surveillance is
back,
okay.
but-
Yeah. So how about if the rest of us kind of like watch and try to cover them, but not be right up behind and not so close that we ruin their sneak ability?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works.
So you're following the blood trail to the northwest, heading towards the light.
Move into
And
the light.
you follow a ways with Bodhi leading the way and Carkle up in the trees above you, and Gargle. Still up there too.
Yeah, Gargle is going to be up there if he can be. He's capable.
Two goblins are in the trees, and as you travel about 150 yards or so, and you come to a small clearing, and you see that dirty little man again, and he is crouched down on the ground, and he appears to be tending to a person who appears to be the fourth caravan guard, who lies propped against a tree.
Oh.
And the little man has a wooden staff that he is resting against the tree with a small natural lantern hanging from it.
Hmm.
And you can see another dead bandit lying several feet away. And they look like they were clearly felled in combat with the guard. And the old man appears to be trying to get the guard to drink from a small cup he's holding to his lips. But then he shakes his head sadly, and then he just reaches up and closes the guard's eyes gently with his fingers. And he becomes aware of you and looks towards you, and he smiles and beckons to you, and he says, "Come, friends, come." And he gestures you towards him. "Alas, I cannot help this poor fellow, but these woods are no place for good folk at night."
Can I help?
So I assume we all approach.
Sure.
Okay.
Who's our talker to strangers?
Gargle and Carkle, can you give me either an intelligence or wisdom roll?
Yeah.
16.
Something rustles you hear a rustling, a heavy rustling
Uh-oh.
in the branches of a tree nearby, in the upper branches of a tree nearby.
Got company.
And then something seems to leap in the darkness away from you to another tree.
I also got a 16.
Yeah, you heard the same thing.
Away from us.
Yeah.
Scared them off.
What
Sound like something big enough to rip a horse in half?
Probably, maybe. It
Hmm.
sounded bigger than two goblins.
Oh, okay. Maybe we shouldn't be up here.
I guess if our party was approaching the dirty little man and we heard that, I guess I would just call down something pretty matter of fact, like,
What was that?
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah, and the little waves you down. And he goes, "No, no, no, come down. Too dangerous for good folk at night.
Okay.
Monsters everywhere. I mean, bears and ogres in the night. And now hobgoblins and gnolls."
yeah, I would,
Hop down.
Oh my.
yeah.
Hail and well met, good friend. I am Lefandriel. This band is the Keanu Reavers. Who are you? Who is so wise in the ways of the forest?
Fair.
I am Smallpenis of the woods.
Sorry, his name is Small Penis, is it?
Hold on. Bear with me here. Oh Christ. No.
No, it's not. Definitely
He
not.
becomes very indignant and says, "No, my name is not
is
Small
Average
Penis. It is Small Penis. Small Penis of the woods.
Huge penis. It's huge penis.
My name is Small Penis of the woods."
All right.
I asked
keep insisting on that.
my daughter what I should call this character, and she said you should call him Small Penis. She said every RPG should have a character called Small Penis. Okay.
Why isn't your
Okay.
daughter playing with us? She clearly needs to be here.
She gets it, please.
Okay. Okay. Come on. Be serious, people.
Why?
My name is Small Penis of the woods.
Just laughing.
Hail and well met, small penis.
I apologize for my friends. They are, well, not really my friends, just associates. They are.
And I'm going to look at Layson and say, brah.
I'm gonna roll a d6 to establish the number of minutes it takes me to stop laughing.
So any hoozles.
Only one. Only 1 minute.
I mean, wow, it's still right there, man.
Oh, that
even
makes
with
it
the
kind of
spelling.
cute. Oh, it's not small. It's small.
More penis.
Small penis.
He has very few pennies to his name. That's the declension.
We are
Latin name.
Yeah.
We have been contracted to find a gentleman by the name of Elidius, who is guarded by four men at arms, one of which we have been tending to.
It's like this man here. I did see a well-dressed nobleman. A well-dressed nobleman I did see.
Where did you see what happened?
He points northeast. This way. He went this way, towards the caves. But you must not go there now. Many bears and ogres in the night. Many terrible monsters. Terrible things gathering at the caves. Monsters banding together that should not. At dawn, I lead you there, I promise. But night, far too dangerous.
Is there a safe place to stay at night?
Oh, you may make camp near my home. And he gestures towards the light, towards the northwest. My home is too small for so many, but you are welcome to make camp.
How did we get so big eating food of this kind?
Yeah. War not make one great.
You are welcome to make camp. I will gather mushrooms and acorns and check my traps.
Yeah.
Perhaps I have a rabbit or pheasant. If
Ooh.
I are lucky.
Ooh.
There was half a horse back there.
We're not eating horse.
Come on.
Small
Speak
penis,
for yourself.
your generosity and hospitality is greatly appreciated. We will, of course, camp near your lodging.
Okay. Well, he, gestures again towards the light and says that you're welcome to make camp. And he takes his staff and starts hurrying off past you into the woods to gather acorns and mushrooms. And he's just humming a little song to himself.
More of a wand.
Acorns and mushrooms. or some such thing. So are you what are you going to do? Are you checking this guard out, or are you just heading north?
Can I heal him in any way?
No, he's dead. He's very
So
much
the
dead.
answer is no. Yeah, okay.
Seems only proper that we bury him.
That we
in
loot
form.
the corpse because that's what we do.
Well,
We are dilettantes.
We are a
We're
thievery
literally
affiliated.
corpse looters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not married to burying this guy.
Well, you search him and you find 6 silver coins and a pretty good dagger. He's also got quite a decent short sword and scabbard.
I could use a pretty good dagger.
Well, you can go ahead and take it. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you guys.
I do exactly that.
Okay.
Ow,
I'm
wow.
gonna say I don't think we're gonna get this guy planted tonight.
No. I
Yeah.
think
Agreed.
We can do some sort of Karen or something on our way back, but there's pressing business at hand.
right, we have to set up camp. So, let's see. I think it was Bodhi that was going to set up the tents. Cargill and Gargle is going to. Well, we probably don't need to start a campfire anymore. So instead, let's see.
No, we'll get the horse meat.
Yeah,
You're not going back to the horse.
I can check some traps for some pheasants and bunnies and stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
the small penis was taken care of.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. If he's doing the work, then I don't have to. He can just.
Well,
bring
he knows his way around these.
Yeah, the horse will still be there in the morning.
Wait. Ooh, and it will have cured nicely.
Yeah.
Bodhi, why did
Okay.
you hire these ones again?
I didn't hire these guys. I thought you hired them, bro.
I
Get
think
to
it's
okay.
there's
kinda
a
show
moment
up.
where Leaf has just an extreme look of concern on his face. And we make camp for the night.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
get
yeah, you
proper
make your way northwest, and you come upon a small clearing, and a little further in the distance there's a small grassy hillock with out of which is growing an enormous hollow oak tree, and that is where the light was appearing from, and a thick bush surrounds the base of the tree. So you assume this is Small Penis's abode,
There's
and
a thick bush around the base of Small Penis's tree.
yes,
Yeah, I was gonna
yes,
say, I
there
don't know
is.
if you think
Yes,
it
there
belongs
is.
to Small Penis if it's a huge bush around a thick oak.
Calm. I thought you said this was going to be a serious game.
Yeah, Colin.
Hey,
You know, it would have been, except my daughter had to go and name him, didn't she? And now I see that it's all just
What
innuendo.
the
now.
hell? Yeah.
yeah, and you
I
have
will
us
say-
for friends.
I will say that the thick bush surrounding the tree's base, it was written by Gary Gygax in 1979.
Gary-
Oh,
Yeah,
famous,
I would imagine
period,
in the 70s it was
famous.
a pretty thick bush.
exactly. Well
Oh,
done.
Jesus.
Well done. Okay, so you're setting up camp, and
Yes.
who's gonna take the watch?
I will. I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Thank you, Slithers. Let's see. Then I shall take the second watch.
Okay. So Small Penis returns, and you all have a feed. He managed to rustle up a couple of rabbits, and so you have a good rabbit stew.
What did Sam call them? Cody's? Covies? What is it?
Conies?
Conies.
Conies. There we go.
So you can all take a. Oh, can we get a proper rest? Probably not a proper rest at this point, but you can certainly take a breather and get, if anybody wants to. If anyone wants to try get a recovery going.
I think
But
I'll
otherwise-
just like to sleep for the night.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're planning
That's
on
true.
doing
That'll
next.
do it. That'll do it. Okay,
Yeah.
so you all settle down. You all settle down for the night, except Slithers, and Slithers is on watch. And as the darkness is impenetrable, other than around the campfire and your tents, and as Slithers is walking around the perimeter, you suddenly feel something grab you from behind, and you feel two hands grasping your throat from behind and just choking you with unimaginable strength and just choking the life out of you.
Sorry, who is
And
it?
Slithers.
Slithers on watch.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And Slithers collapses to the ground, and you take 10 damage.
What?
Oh, okay.
For him than me.
Did
But
No.
And the you are able to raise the alarm
Oh, good.
before you collapse, and everyone else rushes from their tents. And as you rush from your tents, you see Small Penis strangling the warrior Slithers. And
This fucking
Slithers
guy.
goes crashing to the ground in a heap, and Small Penis just darts up a tree like a little monkey.
Oh, Jesus.
Just laughing maniacally to himself and disappears into the tree line.
Well,
Roll
I guess-
for initiative.
Well, I guess that's not the first time I've been attacked by a small penis, but
Oh.
God, but I wish it was.
sorry.
Is this
So
a plus?
This
strength
is
this time,
wisdom
or,
on the first one.
or wisdom. Which is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Just
Ooh.
can you call them out?
Ooh, I got a 17 anyway.
14.
Ooh.
Lefandriel got a 15.
I got a 14 all told.
Wow, everybody's fast.
16, 1-6 for Bodhi.
12 for Gargle.
Okay.
Don't yell at me.
And as you come out,
Oh,
Slithers, you guys help Slithers to his feet, and he is deeply winded. So you're gonna have a disadvantage on your first round.
Oh, that's not fair.
Slithers.
It says, oh, okay. It says I have no disadvantages with weapons or armor, but I guess that doesn't count a sneaky attack.
So as you look around, you can't see anything. You can hear him just cackling wildly to himself, and you can hear rustling in the trees. But you just can't see him. But he's definitely around you.
Okay.
Gargle has a 12 for what it's worth for ordering us through.
Oh, I should be going through. Lime Mantok.
Okay, so I've
First in the
got
pecking order.
in my list of tricks or illusions, if you will, I have light. I don't have to memorize or choose them beforehand. I just cast them on the fly. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to cast light roughly in the area of where we're hearing him from. And it creates a fairly wide and consistent field of light, like a magical lantern, any color that I like.
Cool.
So I don't know, just like a nice bright daylight light up in the. Well, it doesn't say what my range is on it. Honestly, I'll go with the ruling of the table. Is this something that would be like a light spell that I'm just like my wand is bringing up, so it's by me, or can I project it? Ooh, though
Read the.
it's just it's a trick that creates a wide and consistent field of light. But bear with me. Another talent I took was Trick Mastery. I can use a tricky version of my spells. So how about I can say between those two, can I project the light in that direction, like up in the trees?
Yeah. I'd say you have at least 30 feet with something like that.
I would say yes.
Okay,
I will
so I
allow
will
it.
do that thing. I'll use my light trick up as close as I can to where it sounds like he's laughing at it.
Okay. So you cast a beam of light that basically lights up the entire encampment up into the canopy of trees, and as you do so, small penis lets out just a rasping cry and shields his eyes, and you see him in the tree above you, and he's like, nah, 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 kitty, 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 happy kitty, kitty,
God,
and
I hate this guy.
and then you notice an enormous pair of yellow eyes in the tree directly opposite him and behind you. And a very, very large mountain lion comes crashing out of the trees and starts circling you and starts circling your encampment. Was that your action,
It
Lyman,
doesn't
I don't believe it
specify
is.
if it's. Oh, okay.
I don't
You
think it is it?
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really specify if tricks are. Oh, I can cast them as a minor action. There it is.
There you go.
Okay.
Cool. Very,
Well,
very cool.
let's fire up a major action. I think the warriors are better suited for the mountain lion, so I'm gonna shoot. Oh, did it count as enough of a rest for me to redo my spell book, or am I?
I am going to say that your sleep was interrupted. So no,
Okay,
I'm going to say
cool.
you guys were only camped down for about a couple of hours.
Okay. I will just hit him with that magic missile, which is just the 2d4 damage with no roll.
Who are you hitting?
At Small, we'll call him to avoid chuckling.
Okay.
4.
Small damage.
And that just does automatic damage.
Yeah. Not a lot.
Okay. Well, it hits him, and he lets out a yell. Ah! Kitty, bite them, kitty, bite them. And he goes scurry. He just leaps from the branch he's on into another tree.
Okay.
And Bodhi's up.
Yeah. And what Bodhi would do is he would like to, I guess, throw that bright new shiny dagger at the mountain lion.
Okay. So that is a...
Yeah, that's a 1d20 plus 5. Oh, typo.
Nice.
22. All right.
And that's 1d6 plus 5 damage, or yeah.
Yep. Oh, that is an 11. Nice. Yeah, that
And I'm gonna look at the mountain, and I'm gonna do the 2 fingers at his eyes and the 2 fingers back at my eyes, and I'm gonna say 100% pure adrenaline.
God. Yeah, the mountain lion disappears into the trees. You clearly hurt it. It disappears into the trees and tries to get away from you. And then we have we either have Slithers or Carkle up. Nope. Sorry. We have Lefandriel up next.
Sorry, I was a little bit distracted. So Small Penis is up in the trees, and the mountain lion is also up in the trees.
Retreating.
It's on the
Okay.
ground and recoiling, yeah.
Okay, and we can clearly see these two things?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yep. The mountain lion is still basically encircling you, but it's moved back further because Bodhi hurt it pretty damn bad. And the hermit Small Penis is just yelling at it and goading it from the trees above you.
Dude, fuck Tiny Dick.
Small Penis, I'm going to decapitate you. I want you to understand that. But first, I'm going to kill your cat.
No! You're not hurt by kitty!
Watch me. Okay, and so I'm going to attack the cat with my glaive.
Okay.
And I got an 8, so I missed.
That's an 8.
But
you missed.
Do I get a command point at least? Natural even, gain 1 CP. Great. Okay, next.
Okay. Next up is E. Oop.
E up.
Small penis
Hmm.
leaps from the tree that he's in and pounces on Lymantok.
What the fuck?
And he
You
just
lit him
he just sits on your shoulders and he just tries to just rain blows down on you with his fists.
Okay.
So, and with a 16. Well, that's
Okay, that
totally
is-
gonna that's making
That is a
contact.
hit, even with my +4 abjuration.
Yeah,
Um,
that's making contact.
So, was that against my fortitude?
That is against your fortitude. Yes.
Okay. I have shield, which is a free action to cast when I'm hit by an attack targeting my fort, and then I have to save to replenish it to see if I get to keep it.
Okay.
And the effect is the attacker must re-roll.
Okay. Ooh.
Roll better.
that is so he hits you with a 20.
Yeah.
So that's on through. And
Okay.
he's just you are
Ah, bummer. That's even
astonished.
worse.
You're astonished at the strength of this wiry little man. And he inflicts 7 hit points of damage on you.
Ouch.
And you go crashing to the ground. And as you go crashing to the ground, he just cackles wildly and just scurries off and runs up another tree.
Okay. I'm going to try a save to see if I get to keep my shield
Sure.
spell that didn't help me that much that time. So
Sure.
a save is a D6.
Yeah, and let's make it
I assume a regular, but
yeah, let's do a regular.
okay.
So 4 or better.
1d6 save spell. Yes, so I still have shield to make the roll even worse. Check.
Yep, you got it. Okay, and now it is either Carkle or Slithers. You can decide amongst yourselves. Hermit is in the tree. Cat is in the glade with you
So
guys.
Slithers, how dexterous are you? I've got limbs like whips.
Well, I was I don't know. I was gonna get one of my shurikens out of my bag and try to throw it into the back of the little creep's head up in the tree.
I assume that means that I'm actually a bit faster than you, is what it sounds like.
Okay.
Based on stats. So
Or is it your turn? Is it you and Slithers that got the same roll, or was it me and
Yeah.
Slithers?
Oh, I got a 12.
Oh, you got a 12. Oh no, sorry, it's Carkle.
Oh, it's Carkle then.
I thought
want
maybe I said
to-
Carkle.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, I got a 14. I rolled a 12 and my.
So did I.
Yeah.
You can go first, Sparkle.
I am interested in scrambling up whatever tree Small Penis is in.
Okay.
And I can accept that I might not be able to make a sword attack, but I really just want to sink my teeth into like his calf or something.
Okay. So you catch up to him and give me a D20 plus strength.
Okay. Natty.
Nice.
Nice.
A nat 20?
Yeah, my additional is a 0 modifier, but that's a 20, baby.
Okay, well give me your raw damage. That's your D6 plus your strength.
Oops. Gotta 4.
That's
So
a 4.
eight.
Oh,
So
8.
Yep.
So you inflict a massive 16 points of damage to him.
Oh no,
You just do it.
sorry. So,
What?
sorry, no. So that's an 8 with the critical.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
my strength modifier is 0, so I rolled a 4. But if
It is 8.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
8
So-
all total.
Okay. You deal a massive 8 points of damage to him. You just, where are you sinking your teeth into?
I just eviscerate his like Achilles tendon. I just want to like.
You do. You tear into it, and he just lets out a blood-curdling scream, and he just falls past you. He goes just careening out of the tree and goes crashing to the ground below. And as soon as he hits the ground below, he just scurries off like a little animal. Just,
Little bitch.
kitty.
We're the rabble-rabblers around here.
All right. Okay, Slithers is up.
He's bleeding quite a bit, then, right?
Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just confirming. He'd be bleeding quite a bit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's gone. May as well get rid of the mountain lion. Although I really don't like attacking kitties. Okay. I'm gonna charge the mountain lion with my scimitar and attempt to decapitate it.
Okay, well, you're rolling with disadvantage here on your first attack.
Why is that? Because
of your disorientation from your strangulation.
So what does that mean?
It means you roll 2 die and you take the lowest.
So my roll is 1d something?
20.
D20, yeah, plus strength.
Quick question. Would Slithers be able to save from this effect?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
I'm asking Calm if I can, because one of my abilities, I can spend a command point to give an ally the chance to save to end a condition.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Great. I'm going to use a command point to have Slithers save now.
Okay. Roll a d6.
D6.
Yep. Is it going to be what do you reckon? A regular or hard? Let's make it regular. All right. Okay. You being
Shake
the draconic that you are, you just shake it off. Okay, and you just roll. Do a normal attack roll. D20 plus your strength.
Okay. Twelve. It's a little pitiful.
Oh, you managed to land a blow on the mountain lion. So give me a D6 plus your strength for the damage.
Sorry, I'm just looking at some of my abilities here just to see what I got. Nope, nothing interesting. So what is this? D6 plus
your strength.
Okay.
Eight. So yeah, this your sword. Can't even remember what you were attacking with. Scimitar. There's some good damage. This line's hurting now. It's pretty bloodied. So again, it goes carrying off into the darkness, but you can still tell it's still close by to you, but it's just getting itself back to safety. And before you can get your composure, the lion, as quickly as it disappeared from you, comes leaping into your ranks again from behind and attacks Lefandriel.
No.
Cool.
So, let me see. It's going to be
I'm helping anybody else.
That is going to be a 19.
All right. Give me damage.
That is going to be 7 damage from those jaws and those claws.
Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty hardy.
All right.
I should have.
And after it
earlier.
drags Lefandriel to the ground, shakes him like a rag doll, and then the rest of you beat it off, and it disappears again into the darkness. So I believe Gargle is now up.
Right. Is
What?
Danny DeVito still
So
taunting us
we-
somewhere?
What?
Danny DeVito has scurried his way to the side of the he's like resting against a tree nearby. He's still in. They're both of
Right.
these things are still right by
Alright.
you.
Well, the first thing I want to do is I get one of these for free twice in a combat. So hey, healing word to you, Slithers. So take a free recovery. Well, actually, it will cost you a recovery, but you get to use it right now.
I'm sorry. Say
And
that,
you
excuse
get
me,
you use one of your recoveries right now to get some hit points back.
Okay, I will do that. How many hit points do I get back on a recovery?
Your
You roll
recovery die.
you roll a d10 plus your con modifier.
Oh God, it's right there. Sorry. Okay.
And then for my actual action, I'm gonna
11, very nice.
sick the spirits of the righteous on Danny DeVito over there. So it's my wisdom attack versus his will. Here we go.
So that would take me to 34 hit points, but actually I have only 33. So
So you
Then
yeah,
you can 33 hit points.
then just heal up. Okay.
Yep.
And I take away one of my recoveries.
Yep.
that's right.
Got it. All set.
Oh, only a 9? A 9 probably doesn't hit his
It does not. No.
his will, does it? Ah, boo! All right. That was
he
going to be
just
amazing if it did work, though. Ooh,
he
it's
just
brutal.
he just spits at you.
Can
He's
I?
like, why don't you stinking
Can I-
keep people
can
stay
I-
to yourselves? I said
can I-
that to
May I?
Master Mister
add
Fancy Pants
my-
Nobleman.
Can I add my moment of glory to that to make that a 13 instead?
Sure.
Great.
Does a 13 hit his will?
A 13 does hit his will.
There we
Great.
go. Okay, who has the fewest hit points right now? It does matter.
I'm down at 17.
I'm also 17 because I haven't taken a recovery yet.
That's going to go to you, Karkle.
Yeah.
You have a +4 bonus to your fort.
Fuck yeah.
Gracias, hermano.
And this guy, this little jerk, is going to take this much damage. 16.
16
Man.
damage.
Ah,
Wow.
Get small-penis.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes scurrying back up a tree, cursing you.
What's wrong is this guy?
He's a
All right.
strong little guy. Okay, we need roll for initiative. This time you are rolling against dexterity.
So we add our dex, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh.
Can you call him out to me?
Yeah, I'm putting it in the chat, but Karkle got a 22.
Leaf got a 7.
Cardinal,
Mine has a
16.
14.
9.
Hold on.
You should just ask us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gargle.
16.
Lymantok.
14.
Lefandriel.
What did I get? A 7.
Oh God. And Bodhi. Oh, there he is.
19. 1
All
9.
right.
Hey.
Okay, well, Karkle is definitely leading the way. Last time you were up in that tree.
Yeah, I'd be thrilled to scramble through the trees to get over to whatever tree he climbed up again.
Oh yeah, you can see him in the tree right opposite you.
Yeah.
So so you scramble and make your way over to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just whipping at you. He's just whipping at you with with his hand, saying, "Get back! Why don't you go back to the keep and leave me be? Oh, that stupid nobleman! Yeah,
I mean, fuck this dude, honestly. Okay, so yeah, I'll just make
Dick.
whatever kind of attack I can. It's not gonna be as good. It's just gonna be a 6.
a 6.
A 6.
Well, you swing at him and you miss, and you go tumbling out of the tree
Boo.
to the ground below.
But
And
hey,
he's just laughing at you when you fall.
but hey, the next ally to attack that little motherfucker gets advantage. So
Okay, that'll be Bodhi.
if he attacks, small bonus.
Bodhi is not here.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm
there
here.
you are.
Just need to navigate to the mute. Sorry.
Yep, you're
Okay.
fine.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at advantage.
Hell yeah, you are.
Okay,
Um.
so that is D20 plus Dex.
Oh wait, are we adding? We're not adding dex to all these. My attack
No,
was.
no, no.
This
No,
is a
yours
range.
was this is a ranged attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, were we supposed to escalate this round?
Oh yeah, everything's
yes.
+1.
Okay.
So that's a 12 and a 22.
Whoa!
22. Well, I think you're gonna go
21.
with
21.
the 21.
Hey, we're gonna do a tactical strike on this. Cam, add 5 to your damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. So D6 plus your strength plus 5.
Nope. Plus my dex.
Damage dex on a.
Oh yeah,
ranged
it is your
attack?
dex. It's your dex. Sorry.
Okay.
Duh.
You said plus 5, Brent.
Yes,
Yep.
indeed.
I rolled a 1.
But
Well, it's a good thing we had the bonus damage.
Oh, that's oh, that's damage. Never mind.
Mhm.
Thought you were
11
thought you were
damage.
good. Okay. Yeah. Small penis goes tumbling out of the tree, yells out a yelp of pain, and goes crashing to the ground. And
Fall
then-
damage. Fall damage. Fall damage.
No, he's quite nimble. He doesn't really take too much damage there. He just talks to the trees and such. He's one of those. Gargle is up.
I'm with you.
wait, are we
Fucking
killing the Lorax?
Either that or Tom Bombadil,
Oh yeah.
who also
Do
needs
that.
killing.
Right. Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, he attacked us first.
Literally came out of the night.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Literally attacked the person on watch.
All right,
Like,
I'm gonna try and do a
immediately.
ranged attack against him with my javelin of what do they call it? It's called the
Ouch.
Javelin of Faith.
Javelin of Faith.
Ooh.
Right.
I am faithful.
Saw
There's
them
a
open up the
23.
feed.
23 is gonna hit. I'm pretty
Now,
sure.
is that a cast? Is that a spell?
Yeah, I can
So is that-
because it's at will. Cast it every round if I want.
Yeah, but you're a priest, right?
Yep.
So it says D20 plus wisdom.
Yeah, that's my wisdom bonus.
Gets it there. Oh, okay. So you're playing it right.
Yep.
And
It gets his
and it
reflex.
is will. No, it's
In
not
this
against
case-
his reflex.
The Javelin of Faith is against his reflex,
Oh, okay.
but I'm assuming at 23 hits.
I'm with you. Oh, hell yeah. So
So now, but the damage is 8.
all right. He yells in pain. So we are at okay, he's getting in there. He's very, very bloodied at this point.
Good.
I should
He's-
say.
Deserves it.
He's looking bad. So who is up? He gets to his feet.
Surrender.
The hermit gets to his feet, and then he just springs at Gargle and just latches onto his face, and he just sinks his teeth into you, or attempts to sink his teeth into you.
He's not going to succeed.
So, and that is a 18.
Oh, I guess that will succeed.
And
Now I don't. I do have a question. So again, with the insights, those are just continual, right? Those aren't like spell slots or anything. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. Forget my question because my effect. Or no, wait. Cancel my talking. I answered my own question. Sorry.
Okay. I have to say I didn't read any of that because there's way too much specific stuff for each character class that there's enough for me to keep track of. But and yeah, he just tears right into your face and takes a good lump out of your cheek, and he just does 7 damage to you. And he just before he springs away, he just hisses in your ear and he just says, "Leave me be, leave me be."
You should have started.
Get him!
Okay. Who have we got? We now have Lymantok.
Okay, so since we had a breather, I've got Acid Arrow back. I'm gonna
melt this whole fuck.
Yeah, melt him. And he's not still on one of my teammates. He leapt back up after that attack, right?
Okay. Yep. He's off up a tree again.
All right, so I'm Acid Arrowing to 20, which will give him serious hallucinations if I hit. So that's
I don't think this dude needs any hallucinations.
That's acid.
And +1 for escalation. Arrow. Yeah, that's more like it.
And that is, that hits.
Okay, so when that hits, it's ugly. It's 4d10 damage and 5 ongoing damage. But now I'm cashed on it until I get a full rest. On the miss, I got to regain it after a breather.
That's pretty cool.
Now I don't.
Okay.
Fuck!
4d10. Come on. 4 1s. Give me a 4.
Oh, that is a possibility. That's more like it.
That's 18, and then +5 again, right?
Oh, does that get added?
I don't know.
It doesn't say plus wisdom on the description.
Okay.
So it just straight up says 4d10.
Okay. Yeah.
Intelligence, I mean.
He just lets out a scream again. He just comes tumbling down the tree and hits the ground, and he doesn't get up too quick this time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How much damage is this going to take? So it's 5 ongoing?
He's just incredibly slowed now. Oh, and it is 5 damage? 5 ongoing?
5 damage ongoing. So I believe that's each round.
Okay.
I think you might get to make a save at some point.
Okay, is that immediate in this round, or does
I assume it starts in the next round.
Starts in the next round. Okay. Then while you're all focusing your attention on him, the lion leaps to his defense and just pounces on Lymantok and attempts to sink its jaws into you.
Fucker.
That is that's a 13, 14. That's a 14.
Against reflex?
No, that's just against your fortitude.
Okay, so with my abjuration, I have plus my defense after casting a spell, so I've got a 16.
Okay, so you managed to fend it off.
And I'm picturing that as I'm like surrounded by like shimmering magical energy. It gives me just that little extra bit of protection after I blast a spell.
Sure.
Is how I visualize it.
Okay.
I mean, just because I don't know exactly how that's supposed to work, but that's mechanically what it does is add the 4.
All right, Slithers is up.
All right, Slithers is pissed.
Yeah.
You guys have this under control.
All right. So
you will defeat this tiny man.
So where is the tiny man now?
He is still basically lying at the foot of the tree where Lymantok struck him with his acid.
Great. I'm just going to go over and chop his damn head off. I'm tired of this.
Okay.
All right.
Please just kill this thing.
Hang on. Plus, is this still plus strength?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
23. Okay, let's give you your damage.
Okay.
D6 plus strength.
This better be good.
Oh, it's Oh yeah, never mind. You're good. Go.
Okay. And then before you judge anything, after I do this, let me look at my exploits and talents and stuff.
Fuck.
Okay. Is that good?
Nice.
Yes.
11, yeah.
It just says you massive.
Okay.
You just cleave his head just
Yes.
clean off, and it goes sailing through the air. And
Yes.
as it sails through the air, you see a dark shadow just leap from behind the trees, and the mountain lion snatches his head in its jaws and goes bounding off through the woods.
Tight.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you. Thank you. I just thought of that right now.
So,
Okay.
And there's a calm descends upon the woods, and then from the oak tree behind you, you hear what sound like just muffled cries, like.
Leaf goes to investigate.
Okay.
Slivers
So
goes- Slivers goes behind to back him up, just in case.
yeah,
This is
you
a
beat
trap.
you beat your way through the thick bush. God almighty.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
We're so close.
I know at least some of us are over the age of 40 here. We should be ashamed of ourselves. No, I'm the only one who's
Sorry, did you say 14?
yeah. Yeah. 14. So, where am I?
Quick.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I need to save to replenish my my tactical strike, which I'm realizing I think I used incorrectly. That should have been used on my go and not during Bodhi's turn. But it's just
Oh yeah, fuck it. It was fun.
yeah.
Rule of cool, baby.
Yeah. So okay, so you
Cool. I don't have it.
make your way through, and you find yourself at the entrance of this hollowed out oak tree, and inside is a single room with like a floor is like there's a mound of dried leaves and a few pieces of crude hand-hewn wooden furnishings, and there's like a cup and plate, and they're just made of crude wood and stuff, and then there's what looks like you assume is a wooden bed sits to one side, and lying on the bed you see Elodius
Hey, thanks.
bound and beaten and bloodied, but apparently otherwise unharmed. And his hands are bound behind his back, and around his waist are pouches of jewels. And there's nothing else of note in
Great.
the room. It is still the middle of the night. It is quite dark, but you, having scouted the area, you decide that the thick bush offers ample protection from animals and such outside. So
And
this
friction.
would be a safe location for a proper rest if you all so wish to take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lathandriel frees Elodius from his fetters, and we all bed down for a proper rest inside of the bush.
And I'm
Okay.
not on watch anymore.
Okay.
And I'll be the first to say it. That I think that's about all we can do in terms of time tonight.
Mhm.
But,
Okay, well, quickly, give me 5, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Because how we play this. It is the next day, and you're sitting in your favorite corner of the Ram Inn,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
toasting the previous evening's exploits. Lotus rewarded you with 500 silver pieces as agreed.
Excellent.
The bartender, Bumbo Wickman, is in good spirits and happy to serve you all of the ale and spirits you want now that you've paid off your bar tab to him. Lotus's brother Elodius also paid you an additional 150 silver pieces as a token of his gratitude.
Woo!
And the keep bailiff Balthor Hangtooth rewards you with 50 gold pieces as a reward for dispatching the mad hermit of the woods.
Whoa.
All right.
And ending his decade-long reign of terror.
Woo!
And said that he will commend the guild to Maravac, the Castellan's advisor.
Ooh.
And as a reward, it turns out that Elodius has the ear of Maravac and tells you that the Castellan's daughter, Millicent, has been kidnapped by the dastardly D.D. Raven and her band of outlaws.
Seems familiar.
And the Castellan wants his daughter back, and D.D. Raven captured alive, and the bandit camp cleared out.
Alive.
And they are offering 250 gold pieces
Oh.
for this contract. So
I think Lefandriel accepts on behalf of the party.
Yeah.
all right. Well, enjoy your drinks then.
Nice.
End of The Mad Hermit by Gary Gygax.
Probably good that we didn't know the name of the unit before we started.
Yeah.
There's no way this guy could be the Mad Hermit. He seems nice.
Yeah, he had like what? I called him small penis. What did Gygax called him? Hugh Balzac?
Are you serious?
Whatever. No, he didn't. He didn't call him anything. He gave nobody any names whatsoever. Okay, well, we leave it there because there's some hot dwarves stepping on the stage right now. So I leave you to your strip show and drinks.
Wonderful.
And wow, this one went long. We'll that's it. We'll reconvene next Tuesday. Well, maybe not next Tuesday. Next Tuesday's Christmas, but we will reconvene soon, and we'll take up everything else offline and via email and discuss whatever. Okay, this was fun. This was fun. I enjoyed it.
I love these characters. I really want to play this again. I want to keep going.
Yeah, it's good fun. All right. Night all.
Have a good night.
Good
Thanks,
luck.
Colin.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.